Okay, today our subject is on strategic planning. So before I ask you question, I will tell you and open your eyes to the industry. So today we will be focusing on what's destiny. Everybody know, right? Even my grandson know about it. So let's try to understand what's destiny. And maybe you can tell me what are they famous for? And what has got that company to do with planning? Samad, you know this company, right?
Yes.
Well, Toshiba make a lot of product, putting a lot of this cartoon character. Right? Last time when you are a good student, I like you, I will give you a calculator with what you call a limited edition. A Toshiba calculator with the What's Destiny character. All the character you can keep. Very nice. I still got one or two. Next day I bring to show you. So what's Destiny famous for? What industry they are in? Can somebody tell me? Very clever. Yeah, entertainment. They are in the entertainment business. Okay? They are. Do you know who is the CEO of? That's why you have to know about the CEO of Virgin Airlines. You have to know about the CEO of Amazon. You must know the CEO of Boeing. And it's good that you know. Of course, you don't need to know to pass the exam, but it's good when you go outside, people ask you, what is the CEO of What's Destiny's name? So, his name is Robert. Right, Robert? You know why I remember his name? Because he's a character, right? I don't know how you pronounce it. Means Igar or Igar. Alright, so he is the character who expound all those things that physically make What's Destiny so what you call profitable. Just give you an idea of how much he make per year. These are all important figures. When people talk to you, you must have some figure, because it spell up the size of whether you need a planning or not, or whether is it 49 billion or 49 million. You guess? Yes, billion. Okay. Otherwise, we are not talking about. Okay, billion per year. So these are the company that you have to be noting about. Because if they make money, they can't do things wrong. So they do things very, very right. They have 5 business division, big one. And they're all over the country. Their entertainment involve music, movie, right? Their industry involve movie, music. The reason I write down is that some people cannot listen to my tone of English, so just write down. Just excuse me for a few minutes. A, B, C, Park. Sorry, it's the other way around. Theme park. Okay, so many theme park. So, Mr. Wong, can you give me one theme park? Where? When I go to Tokyo, 15 years back, it was in Tokyo, theme park. Theme park in Tokyo, very nice, very beautiful. Any other theme park? France, right? Any more? Huh? Any more? Yeah, Florida. Okay, okay, US. Any more? Of course, now China. You have Hong Kong. Hong Kong, huh? Okay, you have so many. In fact, there's about 44 of them, huh? So they have so many things. You know the reason why I tell you this is because it's a size. It's a size that is important. The theme park is very wonderful. Right? It was not just a theme park alone. Huh? They have things for people to exercise. They got a sport club. They have a restaurant, right? And when they go to France, they have a problem with their culture. Okay. So before we talk about the bad thing about this company, we will talk the good thing first. So how many employees they have? You'll be surprised, huh? How many? You just guess how many they have. I bring this figure to you because it's a very fantastic figure, different figure. Not everybody can be like that. And based on the size of this company, all right, planning is definitely inevitable. That means cannot avoid. And that it should be on a strategic level. Now, if you're a small company, maybe tactical will do, operation will do, but on a big one, you need a strategic planning. That's why today we're talking about strategic planning. So if you didn't give me the answer, you'll be surprised. All over the world, they have so many employees. Almost 250,000 of our employees. Okay? And they feel like buying, they will just simply buy the whole cable TV. And I don't know whether you watch this channel, huh? Great channel. Good, huh? This channel good, right? The football, you have a review. It's a fantastic channel. It's so what's Destiny? Just buy it, right? They're so big, so huge. And all this cannot be done, right, without strategic planning. Okay? Cannot be done. Cannot be accurate. Cannot be fulfilled without strategic planning. Right. After telling this story, let's dive in and try to know what actually is planning. Can somebody tell them what is planning or not? Maybe. Okay. Anything now? That is actually not planning, but I just make you happy. I never say wrong, because that is in the process of analyzing it. But it's okay, like it's a little bit of involvement. So actually, what is planning? Sorry, what is planning? Okay, what is planning? Huh? Yeah, maybe planning you have to control, but don't control first before you plan. See? Huh? Sorry. What is it again? Can you hear louder? It's not my ear, my voice by my this ear. I think course action. All you come to so bottom, talk about control and planning. That should be the result of your planning, right? Cost, you're talking about cost, right? Maybe. So actually, why manager? Okay, put it easy. Why manager want to plan? The same thing, all right?
They can set a target and they can measure it and do it.
Okay.
And the way they do it. Then they can
okay.
The way they does it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So, can you tell me what is the main purpose of planning?
Achieve the target.
I don't think so. Yeah, you are correct, but not the distinction answer. Achieve target. Maybe. In the accounting point, you're 100% correct, but in the management point, a little bit more innovative. You're correct, but not the distinction answer. Okay, achieve target. You plan to achieve target. Can you give me a little bit of more?
You plan to succeed and you plan to fail, and then from there optimize the best way to do it.
You plan to fail. Wow. Don't teach my class, You should not plan to fail. You should plan to achieve.
You must understand what is failure and what is success.
Oh, that is in the analysis. Yeah. Why you plan?
Sorry?
Why do you plan? I thought you want to contribute, or you're yawning. Huh?
To planning is identifying a pathway forward based on your business objectives to be successful.
So yeah, okay, you have a direction, right? Very good, you have a direction. Still wrong. Anymore? The main purpose of planning. I don't plan, I'm already very happy here. Okay, I have in the industry, I have a music, I have a, if I'm the CEO, I have a music, I buy over the sheep. Huh? Organize is part of the manager's job.
Business and strength.
Huh? Business and strength is in the process of you analyze, right? So that you must see the reason why you plan, huh? And I learned it from a Japanese, not from a book. The book actually don't give you the right answer. The book give you all these answers. Okay, so can you give me an answer that is better than the book? That's the reason you like to see my face, right? Something that's outside the book.
Maybe it's a process of thinking about someone company activity.
Yeah, maybe. How do you put it one word? No one word. Okay, somebody, anybody? Michelle? Why do you plan? Yuki say, okay lah, we achieve target. Right? We plan is because there is a direction where you work for, where you go for. Without this kind of route to the direction, you cannot achieve your target. Correct? Huh? But do you know why Japanese say you need a plan? Japanese, I work with Japanese company, and they're very good. Why do you need a plan?
Succeed.
Yeah, of course, you want to have good result, you actually planning. But what is the main purpose of our planning in the Japanese eyes? Now we are talking a lot of Japanese. Learn from the Japanese. Then we try to improve. Okay, when Japanese talk about planning, what they say? Japanese are very funny people, right? They never satisfied with what they are doing. So you have a hard time. You work with a Japanese company, but they call it a challenge. That's why they plan. Sorry. Self-control. You plan to have self-control, maybe. Okay, let me tell you, Japanese plan. Japanese always plan, and Japanese always say this word. If this Japanese never say this word, whether in their Japanese I've forgotten. Very simple. Go see, go look. You laugh. It's an English word. This word is actually is gossip by the Harvard University professor. They say go see, go look. What do we mean? That means all the time they want to. That's the reason of their planning. That is the reason of planning. You want to. The book don't have. But these Japanese tell me that they plan because they want to seek improvement all the time. Correct? That's why they plan. You cannot have any improvement without planning. This John asked, this CEO, this so-called, I don't know how you pronounce his name.
How do you seek improvement?
Yeah.
You only plan to improve if you...
Yeah, correct. Correct. Because you don't see improvement, right? You don't care about improvement, then why you plan? Right? You plan is because you want to improve. Of course you plan because you have a better direction. Why you want to have a better direction? You're already satisfied with what you are doing. Many people refuse to plan. And if a papa, mama complain, why should you plan? Before you actually execute the plan, your plan already phased out. You see? So the Japanese has a very concept way is that we plan because we want to seek improvement. So all the time they are talking about Kaizen, right? Kaizen in the Japanese tone is a continuous improvement. Very important. Every time they say Kaizen here, Kaizen there. Okay, they talk about Kanban system, right? Kanban is something is another VM. VM stands for. We come to this, It's a long order. You never see this. You never hear this in their life. And through this, they survive. Okay? That's why everything, nothing gets seen, nothing gets done. Not nothing gets measured, nothing gets done. That's a Motorola slogan. Okay? If you cannot see, you cannot improve. Right? Therefore, no use to plan. So you plan, of course, Yoki is correct. You plan because you want to have direction. We plan because you want to achieve target. Of course. But in the innovative way, Japanese, in addition to this, say that planning is a visualization. It's your thinking, it's imagination. It's all in your brain. That's why visualize management is another story. I tell you later first. And this is part of the Kanban system. Where we are talking about pushing from the customer to get the production triggering. That's what we talk about later. Did they teach you about Kanban system or not? A lot of things you can learn about Kanban. Also visual system, limb system. We talk about it later. Okay, we plan because we want to improve. Okay, agree, right? So this is a very fantastic way.
Can you also plan to avoid mistakes?
Well, why not? That are part of a secondary. It is very good. That are part of a secondary idea of planning. So you plan because manager want to know how to do the job. Why they want to know how to do the job? Because they want to improve. Every second they will ask you, and Japanese are not interested in today. You ask him, oh, today I do this, he say, don't tell me. More important thing is to tell me the future. See, the higher level you go, the Japanese tell me, plan longer. Tell me your plan in 5 years' time. So if you are a medium worker, you say, oh, 3 years, okay. If you are just a worker, okay, tell me what you do every day. Sorry. But the higher you go, right, the horizon become bigger, right? And it become very, very unstructured. The day we talked about unprogrammed, right? So Japanese plan because they want to seek improvement. Japanese plan because they want to know how to improve, right? So they have a lot of method to do it. Okay, let's do not carry away from the Japanese. Let's go to our lesson proper, huh? Okay, nothing to think, nothing to talk, all right? Okay, today's will be on chapter 4, lesson 4, huh? And we will be talking about this. Many of our students with me already know we have to have basic steps to plan. Especially for lean process, everything must have a standard, right? And lean process is not really for manager. It's opposite of this process. This process is a strategic planning. Lean process based on the lower level of planning. And everything must have a SOP, standard operating procedure. You must have standard time, standard process, standard system for lean. But for this strategic planning, we are totally different. We will not have very clear cut, especially you are talking about strategic planning. Today we are not talking about tactical planning. Today we are not talking about operational planning. So since you are with my class so long already, I very loud. I can record your voice. What is the difference between these three planning: strategic, tactical, and operational? That's what we're going to learn.
One is strategic, is the top level.
Yeah.
So it's unstructured, whereas tactical is the medium measure.
Oh, very good.
Mixed, unstructured. It could be unstructured and structured.
Okay.
It's definitely a mix.
Yeah.
And then the next difference is the
Operational, right?
yeah, operational is a daily routine, whereas the strategic is when needed, only when needed.
Are you sure strategic when you need it? Strategic is only planned when you don't need it yet. Because you plan for 5 years, but you don't know what's happening, right? But we talk on a longer horizon. Okay? Yeah. The operational is that you got to do it when you need it. It's a little bit so-called reactive. We only see a lot of two things, right? The difference between that is why you come for my class, right? You have only a few classes with me already. You better learn more. Sit in front. No need get distinction. Try to revise for you free. I want you to understand this. It's so important to talk about strategic planning. Oh, don't maybe don't confuse you. Huh? Sometimes the English is a bit. Sometimes when I speak, also I thought I was having a problem, when I listen to my tape. Sometimes I use past tense before it happened. But when I go to the MRT, I say, I hear the announcement. Also speak horrible English. But instead of say, please report to the MRT when you see some people are doing monkey business. You say reported, please reported to the authority. It's already wrong. So sometimes I say things that is the past tense and present is wrong. Please excuse me because I got to think, I got to talk, I got to deliver some message. So yeah, so adjective become a noun, now become sorry. So let's put in the right perspective first. Let's put all react. So this react is what? React, is it a verb or is it an adjective? Huh? Karina? Yeah, I like to learn English from English. So this one is adjective or of course this I think this is a verb, right?
Yeah, and then the reactive.
Yeah, reactive is different. So it's adjective. So anyway, never mind I know about this I learned this 50 years back. Right? But of course I know otherwise I cannot get my MBA from the UK reputed university. Okay, so let's see the difference. We're not trying to talk about sidetrack about the nouns, adjective, and adverb. Can somebody tell me the two differences which I already taught you? What's the difference between these two? Only one word that spelled out the difference. Joe, you always give the right answer. What is the difference? You see, every time we always say the difference. The difference between these two. What was the difference?
So media management response strategy level.
I don't think so. All have to do all this, right? I think it doesn't matter where you come from. So the key point is that you should avoid reacting, right? Whether you are son, grandfather, or whether high level or low level, you should avoid these two. As for no distinctive figure, whether you're high level, you're reactive, whether you're low level, you're responsive. I don't think so. But the thing that make the difference is only one word. So actually, what is react? To certain extent, what is reactive? What's the difference between reactive and response? Very funny. Sometimes I ask things quite difficult to answer.
React is that something has happened already, then you try to react. Response
very good.
Anticipate something.
So you're talking about time difference, It's a good but right. So this time means what? This one actually no time
And it's already happened already.
No time No time to read.
It already happened already, then you react to it.
So somehow we call firefighting, right?
Yeah.
Then respond.
You saw it coming, then you try to react it. You saw it coming.
That's why it's rubbish. Respond. Hey, okay, respond. You see, simple thing like this. Simple thing like this are basic part of life, and many students don't understand it. And then these are related to strategic planning. And the book don't have. That's why I'm trying to teach you about this. Why you need to react? Because you didn't plan, right? That's why you got to react, right? Of course, sometimes it's not because of that. Sometimes because emergent. Emergent means out of the blue it came out. So there's no way. So okay, let's still come back to this difference between reactive and responsive. So you know reactive is firefighting. And I always give to my student, in fact this one I already tell you last time, but you forgotten. Nobody can give me the answer. And in the Harvard University, a professor always like to ask this type of question. And no, even the student do themselves cannot even understand. Yeah, don't believe you read the Harvard University report. Sonat, what is the difference? Don't pretend. Sonat. That's the difference. I thought I told you already, no? Anything to all this require one action. These two all require one action. These two require one action and require action. Require you to act. It's only when. Okay? So, if you are not very responsive, right? React, respond, not thinking before action, right? This one means the key word here is think. So don't be a bad manager, as what Yogi say, no self-control, right? People say you have no power to sign, you just take the pen and sign, and after that you lost your job. That's called react. Respond means you think before you act. If you think this answer is not suitable to you, kill the Harvard University professor. It makes sense, right? The key word here is think. That's why God give you brain to think. Think is planning, okay? Connecting, either, not here, okay?
What about being proactive?
Sorry?
Being proactive.
Proactive. Yeah, proactive is a little bit of duration before you respond. Proactive is the opposite of reactive. Proactive means you have some preparation.
Backup plan.
No need backup and preparation. You prepare. You prepare before you want to attack the problem. That is proactive. The preventive maintenance is proactive. It's a little bit different from reactive and respond in that sense. There are opposite. Reactive and proactive are opposite. Reactive means you basically no plan. Still same thing. Proactive means you think, means you plan. Okay? Okay, very good, right? Learn another thing, right? One day learn one thing, enough already. Okay? So don't fall into the trap of strategic planning without thinking. So when you think what you have to do before you think, then you basically you need to analyze. So what did you analyze? Let's go back. You need to look into the elements of the external factors, internal, before you analyze and come up with a strategy. We know about core competency, right? So our lesson 4 outcome will be about core capacity, right? And explain how you relate it to your business strategy. Can somebody explain to me this or not? Oh no. How do you relate? See how they study before, right? But all forgotten.
Porter's 5 forces.
Porter 5 forces is not about this. Porter 5 forces is about the industrial standard. Has got nothing to do with this. Okay, Porter 5 forces is talking about diagnose how competitive your environment is. Then come up with the competitive strategy. Remember competitive strategy or not? Okay. Oh, competitive strategy 3. Competitive strategy.
Operational efficiency. that's one, then the other is
All
customer
right.
focus.
Try to remember. Still come back here. Still come back here. Yeah, we have only 3 competitive strategy. Well, now we're talking about this, huh? Until you can do this, I give you distinction. How to relate core competency with business strategy? Sorry? At least I give you 46 marks upon 50 for your assignment. Why not? If you are so cooperative in participating, you have to be rewarded. So think about this, huh? Think about this. Nobody can do this, but I have said this at least 10 times in the course of my teaching you.
I give you 2.
Huh? Wait.
Operational efficiency, that's one.
No, you are not talking about this. Now you're talking about talking about this. Don't have to read the book lah. You just try to remember this. You are very good, and you also can pass exam because these are the key points. I wait for you, huh? Okay, how do you relate core competency to business strategy? What is the 3 competitive advantage strategy? Sorry, I also. That's why I love color. Color can erase my mistake. Competitive advantage strategy. If you don't know this, you don't bother to study strategic planning. Vietnamese. 2 Vietnamese. No response, huh? Okay. Before that, what is core competency? Selamat. We don't talk about core competency, okay? We talk about distinctive. I already gave you the police story, right? Remember the police story I tell you? Because the you say you say no, I didn't tell you the police story. No, that one is another police story. That one is a long story. I basically stand up and jump, and I use a gun to shoot you, and you have to pretend to die. We play games in our class. But anyway, can you tell me what is this too? We're talking a lot core competency. What is this? Yo. Say teacher never teach you, but teacher teach you forgot. What is core competency? What is distinctive competency? Yo.
Yes.
What is this?
I research.
It's better than you read book, you know. When you read book, you don't know what you're reading. So now I give you a chance to react with huh? Sorry?
Competency.
Yeah. This one competency is the same. It means spelling wrong. What is it?
Specializing in a particular.
I don't think so. This one will come to here. Wow, many things forgotten there. My spell, no, it's come from here. It come from here. KFC is not what I say. It's a standard abbreviation for management. Okay. When I tell you what is your KSA, this is standard. Everybody should know. So what's A stand for? Yeah, clever. Then how this is? All this together will give you your competency. You got to have all these steps. Knowledge is the content. Skills must cultivate with added experiences. You can't get a skill That's why I so painfully want to give you the skill. This is the willingness to do. This is your attitude. Why habit is, do you know why habit is so important? Because you cannot change when you already cultivate. And I already told you habit take 28 days to form. If you stop smoking for 28 days, if you ever smoke, I pay you the money back. 28 days is a research criteria to change and broken your habit. So if I tie you up for 28 days without giving you a cigarette, you'll never even want to taste cigarette. That's the only way, but that's very cruel way. Okay, so you can see the difference here, right? Right. So since you are so clever and everybody is sleeping, let's play a game, huh? Okay? Let's play a game to try to make you understand how to control people. You know why I'm writing you to do with the strategic planning? Because in the process of strategic planning, you have to control people in the implementation stage. So can you tell me, this diagram is drawn for Michelle, who are a dreamliner for human resource element. So in a strategic planning, we must take care of people. When you take care of people? In the implementation stage. Very important. You must understand this concept. What to do with your people during the time of change. Because a plan is state without change. Change is a constant. Only two things is constant in the life, I can go for sure.
That and change.
Huh?
That and change.
No, change. Yeah, okay. But some people don't die so early. And so it's not, they start with T1, tax. Tax. If London don't have tax, London cannot survive. Right? So tax is constant. Right? You know, but the Japanese tell you what, you know. What is constant? You know what did the Japanese tell you what is constant? When they ask you something, you say, I don't know. Japanese, talk about Japanese again. You ask him, is it good or not? You always ask him, is it good or not? You see, Japanese, when ask him good or not, he say, I don't know. Do you know why Japanese, when you ask him good or not? That's why they always plan. You say, I don't know. I don't know what is good. So when I first day when I joined the Japanese company, I was very blurred when I asked him good or not. I don't know. Sometimes these Japanese will say. So I thought, okay, I go and buy it. Tomorrow, he say he want to sack me. I say, when I ask you good or no good, I tell you you're okay, right? Of course, this is culture problem. Right? He say, I didn't say yes. When I do like that, now my yes is not yes. My good is no good because I don't know what is yes and what is good. So how you go work with him? You see, when I say yes, means I only understand you. Just means I agree with you, you see. Well, this Japanese like this. But you talk to all the Japanese, they are like that. We ask him, yes. But before you say the mark means they're thinking. They always mark on. The mark means thinking. Mark. Then they say yes. When the yes is not yes. The yes means they only understand. So when I ask them, good or no good, they say, I don't know what is good. Yeah, but I only know one thing. Right? Not about constant, I don't know what is good. But I know what is better. You see? There is no good, but there is better. You see, they are thinking the culture, this is link culture. You never learn from book. There's no such thing as good. There's no such thing as perfect. They hate you to come around tell me, oh, I'm very good, I know everything, but at the end the Moodle also never answer. So because don't even know how to go to Moodle, like Miss Kwang like that. You know Miss Kwang, right? So Japanese mentality is very funny. So if you want to know more about Japanese, listen to what I tell you, right? They don't know what is good, but they know what is better. There is only one thing that they know. They know nothing. There's only one thing they know. The one thing is better. See, this kind of thinking, how come they not be better? So we're talking about planning, huh? Okay, let's see about changing, huh? Changing require manipulating of people, right? So I hope you can tell me what to do with these people. This is specially designed for Michelle. And why we are talking about this? Because we want to make our planning successful. Planning is a change. Change requires implementation. Like implementation require handling people. No more I and C. Now I'm going to test you on the human resource skill. You learn this one, it's better than you write. Because last time we are talking about what to do. Now we are talking a little bit on the strategic area. How you are going to handle these people. Okay, start with this one first. We're now talking about implementation. Implementation, we're talking about handling people, right? Because changing is very frightening. There will be a lot of resistance to change. There will be a lot of fear. So in the implementation stage, we require to know how to not motivate people. We require how to handle the situation. Let's start with this one first. What should we do? You tell your staff, can do or not? Can do. You tell the mom, will you do or not? Sure, I will do. You got people like that, right? Then you talk to someone, can do or not? Can, will do or not? Will do. Right? Then you talk to Atu, can do or not? Can. Will you not? Will not do. Then you talk to another Singaporean, can you do or not? Cannot. Will you do or not? In pay will not do. You see, you have this. Sorry, I speak Chinese. In pay is what Dr. John. His way of expressing he is the biggest shot here, So, Karina, since you are having a European culture, what should you do with these funny people in the implementation stage? Yeah, when you implement after your plan, you have to manage the chain. To manage the chain, you have to handle these funny people like To La Wong, Chinese people. As Michelle, this is doing for you. If you go interview, you just carry this along, right? You see how you handle people, I and C. You carry this box along. Many boxes I will ask you to carry in your brain. Good enough. You see, what makes you think that you will be a good manager if you join me? Hey, I know how to handle people. What do you mean know how to handle people? People many kind. But I'm Ichiban. Ichiban means the best. Handle everything. I tell you this box, if you think I cannot do now, I test you lah. If you can answer, you don't need to employ me. You think they can answer? Then they give you a job lah. Out of the specialized to answer me. Yesterday we talked about illusion of control, right? Okay. Pressure him, make sure he give you a job. Smart, So, Jamat, can do and will do what you do. Don't talk about reward, Money very poor. Michelle's company very poor, no money to reward. So what do you do? If you have reward, you have a lot of money. We don't have to talk about this box, right? So you can do everything you want. You don't have money, you can employ professional manager to motivate people, right? So money cannot motivate well, but money can buy motivation. Okay, you can buy a professional to motivate you, right? So you don't need to study accounting, you don't need to study engineering. You study business, okay? You are the boss, You make those accountant and engineer work for you and control them. Even lawyer will have a listen to you because you are the CEO. Hey, how? Just some simple game there. How? What did you all do? Elena, fresh idea from the young blood. You're young blood, you know. Young blood always gives me. How about you? Israel people. Israel very smart one. Very smart. I work with Israel people. Very smart. Very clever, huh?
I mean the will do, can do, that means the one.
Don't show other thing first, this one first.
Yeah, I will group the 1, 1, 1, 2, that means the row 1, column 1.
No, don't group. That's why I always told you, you'll never get good mark because when asked one, you answer two. I just think already, I know you will be here. So I will just tell you, what will you do with these people? Hey, Joe, you can do what? Can you do? I will do. Huh? So I am a human resource. What I'm going to do with you? Educate. I am good already. I can do. You educate me for what? Don't teach me rubbish. Don't put this Mr. Ong here and teach me rubbish. Actually, he's a rubbish. You don't know. Huh? Okay. So, what do you do? What do you do with people like this? I ask you, you say, I can do. I ask you, will you do? I will do. What am I going to do with you if I'm your manager? In the process of making a change.
What if he says he can do it, but then he doesn't do it well? How you monitor?
Yeah, but we presume that we are very positive. We trust our people. Japanese very funny. One more thing about Japanese. They want system to be very accurate. They want standard system. They don't want too much creativity on certain floor. They want standard process. Everything they want standard. Okay, so they don't want you to deviate. Okay, so if they give you a job, they never hug at you. They just leave it to you, because they say if they don't trust you, they should fire you a long time ago. See, so presume you say can do, you will do lah, right? Then it's easy for us. Later I talk to you about Japanese culture, how they do the lean process. They got a lot of concept.
Then what happens if he doesn't understand?
That one is answer another question. Now you can do, you will do. What are you going to do? You as a manager are going to do. Start with T1. You just call him. No need to do anything. You just call him a talent. You just call him a talent. You do nothing. Good, right? You do nothing. What? He's a talent. He can do. He will do. Talent. What? So we call it a talent. Right? Talent means you do nothing. Do nothing means make decision to do nothing. Yeah, you say you can do what? Right? Presume you do well, we say you can do. Then why should I care about you? That's why I never care about this type of people. They can do, I don't even want to explain to them. That's how I always talk to the other one. I tell you, every time I say you can do, I stop teaching already. You can do, what for I teach you? You can already. Then let's have a cup of coffee and go home. Yeah, because you know. Okay, this one finished already. Don't do anything. Okay, talk about this one. Remember this, this is very important. Better than you study 1 million books, and yet you still don't know what to do. What I employ you is I want to know what you do when a situation arises in the process of planning not effective. Besides you taking the contingency plan, you got to manage the implementation, and you got to manage the resistance. You manage the resistance, you have to manipulate people, right? In a very ugly way, manipulate. So what you do? These are manipulation, not motivation. Okay, cannot do, will do. What do you do?
I'll group them with the talent.
You think your talent, you want to group with them? You see, sometimes there's a lot of people who are very clever, especially Sambal group. 3 people only. Unless you write him. His case always 3-1. His group assignment always 3 people. Because we are elite. We are the best. What for we want to get one person who come here who do nothing, just share the same mark with you. And we work like hell. So you know who we get? You get Imam, who is equal standard. So those talent, as you suggest, will he want to go with you? Good suggestion. Is it practical? Right? Your case, right? You got a feeling, right? People are selfish. You got to be selfish to survive. Okay? What do you do? Good. I want to finish the syllabus. But these are important. These are important. This only you can learn from seminar. You cannot learn from lecture. We discuss in the seminar, we come out some. I say, what you do? What you do? I cannot do, but I sure want to do. You see? Right? I want to do. I want to support you, Mr. Ong, but I don't know.
Ask first one to teach second one.
Ask first one to teach second one. Why should I teach when the company is paying you?
So
right?
this question all boils down to the culture. Right?
No. This question comes at you, a manager. You got a problem like this. What you do?
I will first try to inculcate a culture.
Don't mix up too much culture lah. If your culture you got problem, become and what we call ST paribus. You know what's ST paribus? Everything being equal. You know when study econ, we study with a pinch of salt. You say the price will go up. Price go up, demand will drop, right? If you increase the price, demand will drop, right?
No.
Why no? That means you don't study econ. You agree now? You increase the price, you drop. But econ always put what? Paribus. Paribus means everything being equal in the Latin word. Price will go up. When price go up, demand will drop. That is a demand curve. Provided is different conditions. Say okay lah, I sell ice cream, right? Hot day it will go up, cold day it will come down. Has got nothing to do with the price, right? So people will buy. People very expensive, people will buy during a sunny day. In a hot day you discount, nobody will buy because you're so cold. They rush to the toilet every day, every second. They won't buy from you. Okay, let's come to this one again. Come, we get too long already, son. Start with C1 now. I try to finish it. Just now, Joe was saying train is under this area. No, train. I get a bit mixed up.
Yeah.
Cannot do, will do, you coach, okay? You coach. So you leave with 2, let's not later first. Leave with 2.
Don't you fire?
Don't fire.
I cannot do fire.
This one start with C. It's not I cannot do. Yeah, can.
Tell them you can't do this, no. It's off.
No, they say they cannot do, but they will do. You coach them, you don't fire them. You give them a chance, you teach them, you train them, actually all this, right?
But
okay?
They still can't do.
Huh? Oh, that one another stage, because stage one first. Okay? So this one, what you do, this one? Can do, but will not do.
Compulsion.
Maybe, huh? Cannot do, will not do. The T is not trained, huh? This one you counsel. You counsel him.
Terminate.
Counsel him. Counsel.
What's the T?
Which one? T is definitely not trained. T, what you do?
Terminate.
Don't terminate first, transfer first. If you don't transfer, you terminate him. You give him a chance. Okay, so this one, you know very well, is very important in the implementation stage.
Exam question, my friend.
This one is not exam question. You will have this exam. You will have this exam when you go for interview. People ask you why. They ask you a very simple thing. Why do you think that we have to employ you? You bring out this charge. You bring out only 2 things. I and C. This charge you bring out. There's a few charges you bring out. You only bring 3 or 4 charges only. Why I cannot? Can anybody tell me what I'm going to tell you? Listen, I want to tell you this. The only way to get things done is 2 things. I and C, sometimes in between. These are the two things. In a situation during an implementation stage that no manager will know what to do, let me tell you what I do at certain circumstances. How I interpret. I never react. I plan and I respond. Just a few words only. Okay, next. But that next means you take the job. The next go home, not you next. Because there might be people waiting for you. Simple, right? But don't forget what I teach you. Okay? Alright? If you're okay, I don't want to waste time. So let's talk about core competency. So how do you do this? How do you do this? You already play games already, right? You should. How do you do this? Later we'll talk about. How do you link up your core competency with your business strategy?
Hiring the right people.
Yeah, hiring the right people, yes. So easy. Hiring the right people. How do you know people is right? When I go for your interview, if you're a boss, I say everything I can do. Right? Sure one. When, say for example, remember on this day, please don't be late. Dr. John will be here. So you have to face the gun if you're late. Yeah, and if you are behind, if you are keep on talking, if I give you distinction, you will ask me to take down. That's quite normal, right? Because he's the boss here, he will do what to do. So if you don't know, then we continue okay? So these are all inside what you're supposed to learn, here. And according to Joe, say things are so simple, right? You link up core competency with your core ability, just simply employing talent. Or your company have a lot of money, employ you talent, and the one claim that he's a talent will come out will become a talent. That's another story, Okay, Joe. Okay, we'll summarize what choice you have, right? And then we'll know what is the competitive advantage, When Leong, remember what's competitive advantage? What's competitive advantage?
Competitive advantage is I'm not sure it's correct, but I remember two. One is customer focus and the other is operational efficient. But under portal is product differentiation, low cost, cost leadership, and focus.
So Amazon use which one?
Amazon use, I think.
Amazon, according to Serena, is all about customer first, right? Yeah, I still remember her sweet voice when I was sleeping and listened to the tape. Yeah, so it's right? So customer first is under which one? Under which competitive advantage?
Focus.
No? See, you all learn this, Forget everything, No wonder I cannot be a teacher who teach you. Okay. Just now I give you a fair bit of number 7. What kind of strategy you have to handle people when you do the implementation? I already told you already. Okay? Okay. If you're okay, let's come to this, making decision stage. So you have this kind of stage, right? We all know already, okay? We studied the other day, right? So much about so many steps of making a decision. So I won't go further than this. Okay, then we'll talk about now planning is, according to the book, is a systematic way. Well, it provides direction, and according to Yoki, it's a way manager control you. Right, so you're right in the book sense. Thank you very much. Okay. So there are these steps. So what are these steps? Situation analysis. So what is situation analysis? Sorry? Okay. So you're talking about situation analysis is the pester and the swap, right? Very good. So alternative goals and plan is a constituency plan, huh? Okay. Then you have to evaluation, means you have to examine, see whether it is feasible or not. That means you do some comparison, you do some benchmarking. Still remember what is benchmarking or not?
KPI.
Huh? You do some benchmarking and then implement them. Then you monitor and control. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to this situation analysis is you interpret the situation. Oh, okay, you look at this. Just so we are using pester and we're using pester for external. Internal we use it as swap. Okay, we must have some goal. So please remember this SMART goal, SMART goal. Everybody know what SMART goal or not? Huh? Here, SMART goal. Here, specific, measurement, attainable. Can you give me an example of this or not? Anyone, whether it's linked or not, can you give me an example? You ever heard about SMART goal, right, friend? Huh? SMART goal, SMART goal. Can you give me an example of SMART goal? Okay? Leon can not?
No.
SMART goal.
No.
Huh? Specific, Specific. That means you have to be very clear. Specific. You have, for example, you want to so-called lose your weight. You must tell people what is your goal. It's specific.
So exactly you can measure it.
Yeah. Correct. Maybe you say I want to reduce. I want to reduce my weight to less than 70 kilo. You're not 70 kilo lah. Me about right. So that is a specific measurement. I must be very precise on the weight. Above 70, I can measure. I must measure with a weighing machine. Attainable. That means I must base on my weight. My weight is now maybe 80 kg. I cannot reduce until 50. I will die. Okay. So it must be attainable. It must relevant. Okay, my goal relevant means in order to reduce my weight, what should I do? I must exercise. I must swim. I must avoid taking too much junk food. Right? So these are relevant. Time bound. When you want to get the final result in 6 months time. See? These are all the example. Personal example. Okay. We play games now. What is the answer of this? Yeah. Okay. B, Is it B? B, Here, B. B, And you know, constituency is a plan. When things don't go on well, you get a second plan. Constituency plan is second plan. Okay? You not only plan, you must also have alternative goal. That is the second plan. Okay, so you must choose. You have many goals. You must choose which the goal you don't want. Just chuck it away. Something you tidy up. Your unhealthy file in your computer. So manager must also consider carefully about the implication of alternative plan. The alternative plan may affect this plan. So book are quite dull. Just follow the book. So manager will select option. You must have a lot of options you select. So manager must have a scenario. Why you need a scenario? Why do you need a scenario? Actually, what is a scenario? What is a scenario actually?
In the future, you do.
Yeah, sorry?
In the future, you do.
Yeah, not only future. Actually, what is a scenario? Let's drag on a bit. I don't even know how to spell. Okay, what is a scenario? You cannot get anything just from this book here. Huh?
So that you compare.
Huh?
Maximi, all those shit.
What is a scenario? Why the book say it's a narrative? Kind of like telling a story. Why? Try to understand this. Because I'm not here, you just read this. You thought you understand, then you're very happy. You learn my heart and pass the exam. It doesn't make sense, right? So what is a scenario? What is the key element in a scenario?
Sets of conditions.
Alright. You must have a condition. That's why David goes to teach you about this. Yeah, that's making a decision. Yeah. Condition. And the words are, remember, devil advocate. What if? Always the what if come in. What if I have no people? What if I have people like Joe, right? So smart. Do I have to prepare more before I teach them? So the thing is, you set a condition. The condition is what level of thing that you need to do, and that is what if. Some people call it a devil advocate. It's a negative way. What happens if there is a tsunami? And some people will say, hey, tsunami don't come every day, right? Then, okay, so you must have a scenario. Scenario means what if. What happened is this thing happened. Okay, you must tell them the situation. Okay, let's finish it. So you need to implement. Okay, when you implement, you must make sure that you have enough resources or not. When you implement, you must make sure you understand your plan well or not. You must have enough budget or not. But the very important thing is not spelled up here in the implementation stage. Is managing of chain. Of course, beside that, you have to monitor and control. Monitor. What is the meaning of monitor here? Means you require time. You cannot say, I want to do this. Tomorrow I check. Cannot. You must give a time. 6 month time. Otherwise, you cannot monitor. You cannot monitor the deviation. Accounting, people who study accounting like Yogi are very concerned about control. Before you control, you must monitor. While you control, you want to see the variance. Good or bad. Good, what action you take. Bad, what happened. You try to find out. Like the Japanese say, go look, go see. Go see, go look. Okay? So you need to have a control system. So you have strategic planning, you have strategic goal. So you have a strategy, right? Let's come to this. Now very clear now. What is the difference between these three? Okay? So in this book, they are very clear. STO is very clear. And anything that make the difference, detail means structure or not structure, program or not program. This one is a time horizon. Anything that less 1 year, you say operational. Everything is 1 to 2 years, sometimes maybe 3 to 4 years, still okay. So the target for strategic is around 5 years on the average. So please understand there are 3 levels of hierarchy of goals. So planning, do this. Please read. Tactical, do this. Operational, do this. Read yourself. So your good old friend come in, right? Yeah. You have only these 3 things of competitive advantage. Look at the blue one and learn by heart. This is called competitive strategy. I teach you already. So Apple, which one? Apple, which one? 1, 2, 3. Apple, which one? Apple is this one. Okay? Amazon is this one. That's why I tell you. Amazon is this one. Amazon is customer intimacy. Okay? Apple is product leadership. Right? Operational, there's many companies who fight for operational. Right? UPS is definitely operational. Federal Express also operational. Strategic always talk operational. See? When in marketing, we talk about the 4P. Right? Then in logistics, we also talk about the 4P. Right? But logistics is much more concerned with time. Time. Okay, time is important. Okay, so you need to have this at the end of the strategy, you need to have this. And after you apply your strategy, you have to decide whether you want to grow your productivity with efficiency or you want to have a money phase, grow your revenue. Right? Then you decide on a long-term plan. You go this way, you go this way. Okay? If you want to talk about innovation, go this way. Right? Apple actually two-way, but more is on this way. Product leadership. Apple also very good for operational excellency.
Innovation is under operational excellence.
Yeah, if you it's a new product, new product,
So isn't new product under product leadership?
Yeah, new product. This one product leadership means you fight with your product. You fight with your innovation.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why your product leadership. You are first one, we come out the innovation.
Oh.
But this is called time to market. Product leadership means time to market fast. This one you can be very, very innovative, but you keep. You see, Xerox is the one who make the operating system of our Microsoft. Right? The engineer was so frightened now that his operating system cannot work, the basic. Right? Bill Gates just buy it and develop it. Right? Bill Gates, right? Microsoft, right? Then it become a hoo-ha. So the question between product leadership and innovation, different thing. You can have an innovation in your R&D. Right? Microsoft innovation are very powerful. Right? See? But Apple is not only innovation very powerful. Steve Jobs push it out fast. Right? And it become the first one to use the product to lead others to follow their product. So there's a product leadership. But product leadership, quite often you must have a operational excellency first. But your choice is not operational leadership, excellency. Your choice is the product. So you see, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs is different. Steve Jobs have good R&D engineer, what's operational, so-called excellency. But he actually pushed the product out first. iPhone 3. So he made money. Right. Okay. Then you have a customer value, right? Then the operational improvement. Operational improvement look the same here, but it's not. Then you have this one. You have a supplier and all this. And this one is talking about pushing your product first, whether with the help of a supplier or not. Okay. So you have all this. Whether when the case come out, you must decide what to do. Okay. So you have strategic planning. Okay. Read yourself. And then you have a strategic management. You manage. Manage means you formulate strategy. You actually implement your chain program. So these are the process that you have to do. And please look at this carefully. These are the process of your plan. You must establish your mission first. Right? You must analyze in and out. You must do a SWOT. And then you implement your strategy. And then you have some kind of control. Remember, SWOT stands for those people who are new. Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Okay? And external environment is the pastor, right? Political, economical, social, technology, environmental, legal. Okay? This one presume you already know, so never mention so much. If you don't know, you cannot do your ticket. Okay, what is this? What is the answer? Can somebody tell me what is the answer? We already overrun already. Which one? Is it number A? Huh? You like A, okay lah, A, huh? Vision is a dream, mission is a, here, you see mission is a purpose. It's a purpose, it's a direction. And you have stakeholder. Stakeholder is everybody involved with your product. And you also have to assess your resources. These are, look at it now. When you're free, please look at this, how you analyze the internal resources. Core competency. In order to have a core competency or core capacity, your resource must be rare. That means people don't have. Your resource must not be easily copied, right? Your resource must be of some value. Your resource must be organized to convert into an organization competency. Okay? So core competency must be maintained. If you have a core competency, people can copy you overnight. That's not core competency. Core competency must be rare. So can you tell me what is my core competency? Yo, what is my core competency? Anything else? Huh?
Knowledge, skills, and experience.
Guys, can you be quiet, please?
Anything else? Anything? Hey, you keep quiet, okay? Huh? Give me a few more minutes, please. Okay. Huh? Now, can you please tell me what is my core competency? Wrong.
Your ability to teach us.
Wrong, because Happy is not here. No. My core competency is I use IT. Okay? I help people like Adeline, right? Because I speak English so fast that he's too quick for her. So I take my trouble to make a videotape so that she can revise, and then try to learn something. I'm concerned about her. I every time ask her, okay or not, right? And people who do the, only type people who do the ticket, I provide the answer. Today somebody who didn't do also ask for it, I also provide the answer. This teacher will do this. And my core competency was not only the IT. You know what was the core competency? You don't know. What's my core competency? I give you employability. I teach better than the book. I also teach the book. You see? So after you listen to me, you can manage the program better without understanding what was the theory in management. Right? You know how to use R, you know how to use C, you know how to control the 4 people who trying to be funny or people who are at that situation. You know what is core competency now? You know that core competency cannot be retained unless it's rare. So if people can copy whatever I do, right, I got no more core competency. It's not that people cannot copy, you know. People don't bother to copy. Because you know why or not? Very, very painful. Very painful to do what I have done. Put a video for you is very painful. Even recording this one is also very painful. Okay, so that's my competency. So you analyze your witness. Sometimes you benchmark. Do you know what is benchmark or not?
KPI. Something that can be measured.
Benchmark means you get the best process in the world, may not be from the same industry, copy their process and make it the best of your process. I already told you already. Xerox was never in the mere services. For order taking for Xerox is very important. Xerox is a copy machine, which I come from. I worked 12 years in Xerox. So they will copy the mailing order from one mailing company, maybe like post office. They are very good in short mail. So they copy the short mail process only the process. And then the ordering process they copy from the, for example, like post office. But they are not in the same industry. Xerox is photocopy. Post office Singapore is not photocopy, but their process is the best. Only one process is the best. Ordering. Because ordering they have to sort, right? So Xerox don't know how to sort well to handle the customer order. They just copy the process. And you copy the process is called benchmarking. I thought I explained already.
What about Samsung and Apple?
Huh?
Samsung and Apple, is that benchmarking?
Samsung, Apple?
No.
No. Definitely no. Because they are from the same industry.
They have to be different industries.
Yes. Mailing and photocopy is not. Same industry is like copy your own competitors. Why say benchmarking, right? Right? Just say imitate the competitors if it's a competitor. But this is not. Benchmarking means the best process irrespective of industry or not. See, that's important. Now, that's a key element of benchmarking. It makes sense. Right? Okay, then you have a corporate strategy. Corporate strategy can be concentrated, can be diversified, right? So please read about this. So look at the diagram. The supply chain is here. Actually, it's not correct. The supply chain is everything. And then you have this one. You can have concentration strategy. You can have growth strategy. You can have revenue strategy. You can have diversified strategy. You can this from left and right. That is called the upstream, and the downstream is called the vertical integration. Right? Downstream means do what the customer is doing. Right? Nearest to the customer. Right? Upstream is nearer to the supplier. For example, SIA, right? SIA do the upstream business is hanger, maintenance, right? Because the supplier do give it to them, but they never want to do food business, right? They give the easy to earn one, right? The easy to do one, not so specialized to the competitor. I don't make so much money to the outsource. But they control those that make money. Hanger make money, repairing aircraft all over the world make money. Okay, and SIA, this one they go into hotel business, they go into car rental business, they go into tourism business. This means upstream and downstream. So this is easy, you know, right? We put into two areas, right? We already done, right? One is on the perspective of growth, one is protective of competitive position, right? So you must decide whether at current situation the product is a star or not. If it's a star, you do it for a while, check with the product life cycle. When you go to maturity, then you have to somehow or rather turn into a cow. When the cow is about to die, you squeeze it off, turn into a dog. Right? Take all the money and kill the dog. Right? The question mark means something that is new you are about to do. But spend a lot of money. Like drug, pharmacies, spend a lot of money but never materialize. It's called a question mark. But once it's materialized, you'll make a lot of money. So there are two strategies. Once you use low cost, once you use differentiation. So Apple use differentiation or cost? Are you sure Apple low cost, man? Echo is use differentiation. Samsung use differentiation. This company use low cost for handphone. I don't know what is your
Asia.
No, not handphone. Handphone. Oppo, so now they got one Oppo, OP, you see, OP. Oppo one. Xiaomi, right? In UK, what is the cheapest phone? Virgin Airlines. Virgin Airlines is quite cheap, right? You don't buy a phone, actually you buy the line. They give the phone free, Alright, good. Very good. So implementation, you must look at the risk and you look have a change program, okay? You must agenda to manage your program, right? So you have a system to control. Okay, then we are finished, right? So let's go for a break. Tata. Then after the ticket, I speak for 1 hour and 24 minutes. Rubbish one.